CYS is compassionate,
accepting,
supportive, caring, empowering.
Community youth services programs truly provide advocacy, security, safety, belonging for young people. It's an organization that provides a great amount of resources to our community. It's an organization that really puts people first.
I have seen CYS in many ways save the lives of probably thousands of children, youth, and families by making one small ripple of change at a time and planting seeds that help grow them into a more stabilized future.
The amount of services that we offer at Community Youth Services provides multiple opportunities for young people, and that could look very different for every youth.
These services are designed in a way to support not just one set of needs, but many set of needs.
We have up to 20 different programs at any given time, and youth can access any of those. There's really no closed door for youth at Community Youth Services.
We have a really thoughtfully designed continuum of care where all of our services are integrated, and there's really no wrong door approach for folks to be able to come in.
For some young people, they might be with us for 6 to 7 years going through that continuum of care. For some young folks, they might enter one of those programs one time, and that is all they needed to get that safety and stability.
We see someone might be coming in to, say, Rosie's Place to get help just getting off the streets, and then we get to see them successfully get into housing and kickstart their education or get their children back.
Each of those services are designed to help that person move from what might be a crisis state to a state to where they feel safe, to where they feel like they belong.
These programs for youth are absolutely crucial because they're tailored for youth. In so many ways, they're not going to get served in the adult systems in the same way or even at all. These programs are just really the only lifeline for so many of these youth. This is really the only program that's going to serve them in town.
The 12 to 24-year-olds, which is the population that we serve, is by and large written off by society. They deserve to have tailored to their needs to give them a chance at living their life. It starts off pretty small, from basic creature comforts of having a roof over your head, being able to do your laundry, being able to have clothing, take showers, just basic needs.
We are at a place where if you show the support and the care and the want for them to be a part of the community, they're willing and want to step up, and they just need a little guidance on how to figure out how to do that in the appropriate way.
Haven House and New Directions are CYS's crisis residential facilities for youth who are 12 to 17 who are experiencing either homelessness or transition between placements.
They have a safe, warm place. We help them with going to school, we cook them food, we give them warm beds to sleep in.
Those young people are rooted through Haven House so that they can get themselves back on a road to safety and stability.
I oversee our therapeutic foster care program. It's very important that we continue to have quality foster homes for young people to be placed in, whether that placement's going to last for 24 hours or for till they turn 21 and transition into adulthood. Being able to provide that safety net for youth is so important. We believe very firmly in making sure that all youth have safe and stable homes, and so we want to make sure that our families are accommodating and accepting of all youth, of all genders, all religions, all races. We have case managers who are coming and checking in with you and the youth at least once a week. We have associate case managers coming in and taking the youth to go do pro-social activities.
I basically take on all the applicants for the young adult housing program, in which we have about 400 of every year. And we provide housing for them for up to 2 years. Or I help them find resources, I help them do all kinds of things. They don't have support networks and they really don't have anybody else to turn to. Just absolutely, completely life-changing. It's a really valuable resource for our community and our youth.
Community Youth Services Integrated Counseling Division was formed in 2012. These services were desperately needed by participants that we were seeing within CYS's continuum of care based on numerous exposures that those young people had had to abuse and neglect, surviving, being homeless. We designed our services to be home, school, and community-based so that we could meet young people wherever they're at. A therapist can start that work with a participant any place in the continuum of care and move with them all throughout those different levels of stability, and we call that wraparound services. Assisting young people to work on whatever those mitigating circumstances are that might have led them to their homelessness in the first place.
Career Track is a program where we try to help youth knock down some barriers to employment. If they're looking for education, we try and help them sign up for financial aid. Get back enrolled in high school is a big one. We try and help people with dropout prevention, GED programs. We can do what's called like a work experience, and really just getting them ready for being successful in life in general.
It takes community to care about one another. I think we can all find different ways to get involved.
Supporting CYS is investing a future into youth and their families that will lead to strong community.
There's a lot of opportunities in which you can get engaged or support the organization.
So if someone's interested in making a donation to CYS, they can check out our website. We host a few events throughout the year, which will be listed there as well.
A lot of people really want to help, and they're not going to be able to just contribute all the amount of money that we need to run the program. But we have a lot of small needs, everything from like coats to hygiene supplies to blankets to household goods.
Medical supplies, backpacks, school supplies too for people.
The clothing is a constant need. Survival gear, because there's some people who just absolutely cannot stay in shelter.
They literally come off the streets with nothing. They need absolutely everything.
We're very low on foster parents, so the kids that would come to us that need a safe place to be, they wouldn't have that.
I think the most obvious answer of how somebody could support the foster care program at CYS is to sign up and become a foster parent. And we know that that's probably not realistic for everybody. And so, if you have a weekend to give, would you be willing to consider being licensed as a respite home? And you could have a youth come into your home, spend a weekend with you, or maybe just, one night. What we've tried really hard to do is have consistent respite providers so that youth aren't bouncing from home to home.
I wouldn't be who I am today without the experiences that brought me to CYS.
They have made a difference in my life. I definitely would not be where I am today without them.
I just think it's really important that our community and people understand the incredible work that Community Youth Services does. And it's the main reason that I continue to do this work is watching how our staff make an impact on young people and family in our community every single day.
I can't speak enough about the young people that we serve. I feel like we are very lucky and special that we get to engage and form relationships with these young people. They are just, I can't express it enough, like how remarkable they are.
If I were to sum up CYS, I would say committed,
Safety,
Accessible.
Kind.